There we go. Hello. Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. What? Your girl is live on a Monday morning. Say what? Yes. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay. We're just going to do the diligence. Do our due diligence here. More camera over a little. Okay. Just trying to move ourselves around, make sure we're where we're supposed to be. This is exciting. I'm excited. We're live in like all the places. We're live in all the places. As you pop on, say hello. I see Lily's here. Hello, Lily. How are you? Perfect. Yay. Hello. Yay. Oh, I don't like the lighting, but I'm going to concentrate over here. They're just going to concentrate over here. As you pop in, say hello. Let me know you're tuning in. Let me know where you're tuning in from. This is exciting. As I stated, we are live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. We're also live on Twitter. So I'm excited to reach all of you. No matter where you are, I've come for you. I've come for you. No matter what platform you're on, I came for you. So here I am. Team Jackie's in the house. Thank you, Team Jackie, for popping on and making sure that everybody gets their notification that we are live in all the different places. We know how to do that. Gosh, I don't even know where to start. I've been sitting here knowing I was going to go live, knowing that it was important to show up, knowing that it was important to share a little bit about kind of what's going on in the energy, especially for this week ahead, and how you can support yourself with being able to navigate, with being able to show up for, and with being able to support yourself as you do all that, right? Because that's what you got to do. You got to support yourself. Oh, we've got chat over here. Here we go. All right, perfect. Let's remove that now. Perfect. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So I think I want to start at like at a higher scale, like a bigger perspective. I want you to journey with me bigger for just a moment. You know, we are being asked as a collective to pivot, to make shifts, to make some changes that allows us to see our oneness as a collective. But in order to see our oneness, we have to be able to see ourselves. Because if we can't see ourselves, we can't see how we play into the oneness. We don't see our part of the whole. And when we don't see our part in the whole, it makes it very difficult for us to be a part of the whole. Did that resonate with you? We're here as a collective force of energy, individualized to have our own unique journey, to express ourselves in our own unique way. And as we all do that on an individual space, like an individually, we are adding to the oneness that we do know ourselves to be. But if we aren't confident, if we aren't connected to ourselves, if we aren't going to step into that desire to know myself, it's going to make it really hard for us to know God, to know the divine, to know the universe, whatever it is that you connect with. I'm going to just use the word God today. And I'm going to probably start really using that a lot more. I am all about universalizing the message so that it impacts. But there's just something about how this is going to emerge that's really potent, that's really important. And we're just going to stick with that. To know your part of the whole, to know what your purpose is as a part of the whole, you have to know who you are. And in order for us to know who we are, we entered into an experience called Earth School. And Earth School came with duality and contrast. Earth School was meant to support us with the understanding of what our soul needed to learn in order to expand. So when you are amongst one another, you are also amongst the contrast that's there. Where there's light, there's also dark. Where there's happy, there's also sad. Where there's joy, there's also anger. Where there's good, there's also bad. And we aren't immune. We aren't immune. And the thing that's been coming up a lot lately that I have been really sitting in not isolation, but solitude and like inwardly really focusing on and contemplating and channeling around is like, we're not immune to this. And although we seek to work as healers, as light workers in the light, that doesn't make us immune to the energetic influence of the duality. And some of us feel that right now at such a higher level, to such a deeper degree. And I want to speak to that. I want to speak to that because I want you to know you're not alone. And I want to speak to that. Hello, everybody popping on Instagram. Hello, hello, hello. I want to speak to that for everybody that's feeling it because I want you to know you're not alone, but I also want you to know why it's happening. Never before has there been a time when we, as light workers and healers, have been asked to show up as strongly as we are being asked to show up right now. Because we always work in balance. And so what we want is to have this balance of this knowing of where we are, what we're learning, what we need to do, what's coming up because we know what we need to do, and how to show up and be the bright light when there's negative energy around, and how to not succumb to it. Because again, we are working in a time like never before where the universal energy is asking us to really show up, pivot, make some shifts, make some changes. And that's really going to require us to do that inner work necessary so that we know our place and what we're here to do and how we're here to do it. When I sat with and connected with Christina Oroche, another being who's really aware that this is a time when we are really supposed to be supporting people with the activation of their light. You hold light within you. That light is present. That light is there. It's never not there. It can't not be there. It's there. But because we're aware that this light needs to be turned up, this light needs to be that much more active for you in order for you to gain those pieces of wisdom, guidance, insight, clarity that you can bring through you. You don't need to go outside to find that. You go inside to find that. Because we have both felt like this is something we have to speak on. We connected. We moved into channeling space, and we mapped out a 5-day immersion that's going to take you, starting today actually at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, through the awareness of what shadows are present right now. Shadows, ego, the perspective that seeks to stop you in your tracks because you don't think you're good enough, you don't think you're connected enough, because you don't think you're tapped in, you're tuned on, you're turned on, whatever the case may be, whatever that voice is in your head that stalls you from progressing. We're going to speak to that today. We're going to bring it to the awareness. We're going to bring it to the light. And tomorrow, on day 2, we're actually going to do healing. We're going to talk about healing. We're going to talk about how you are a healing being. You are meant to heal. You are meant to be supported for your own healing. We're going to talk about what that looks like and how you can do that. Then we're going to emerge on day 3 into the intuition, what that is, where you connect to that, how you can connect to that, and how you can turn the volume up so you can feel it deeper, hear it louder. On day 4, we're going to be talking about the psychic. See, the intuitive can feel, sense, read, and understand the energy for themselves. Intuition is all about me and anything that's extended of me, my children, my home, my business. But the psychic reads the energy of the outside world. Why is it important to tap in and turn on our psychic gifts? Because it's like walking into a dark room and never turning on the light. No one would walk into a dark room they've never been in before and not turn on the light to see. The psychic can read the energy around them. They know this is for me, this is not for me, this will support me, this is going to tank me, this is aligned with me, this will deplete me. And the psychic moves with energy that is supportive of their growth and of their expansion. So we're going to speak to that as well on day 4. And then on our last day together, we're going to come together and we're going to look at each individual that's in this 5-day immersive. And we're going to make sure that you have that one-on-one attention so that you can look at where you need the most support. Is it with your intuition so you can learn to trust yourself more? Is it with the psychic ability so you can see where that's already active? It's already active. If there was something I could scream from a mountaintop or a rooftop, it would be that you are already psychic. There is no need to activate anything. There's no activating anything. There is an awareness of its presence already. And through the awareness of your psychic gifts, your intuitive gifts, and your healing ability, you begin to brighten them, bring them up in vibration, bring them to the forefront, illuminate them so you can see them. You are already gifted. You were gifted before you became a being in a body. You were gifted these things because you needed these things to do this earth school. So these things are already very well inside and active. But you not being aware of them prevents you from being able to expand in them. And that's what this 5-day immersive is going to really support you with the understanding of that's your ego. Spirit would never speak to you that way, think that way of you, talk that way to you, show up in your world and create a feeling vibration such as that for you. Your spirit speaks like this, feels like this, does this, talks like this, shows up like this. We need to show this to you immediately, which is what we'll do this afternoon at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. There's still time for you to get in this. But the thing that I want to share that I've found kind of interesting is this has been something that's been met with a bit of resistance. Why? Because we're going to be bringing to light some things that, I don't know, might question the dark negative aspect of the contrast that we are feeling right now. And when I say this, I know that you know what I mean because there's this restriction. Will it work? Restriction. I don't know that I have restriction. Maybe today's not the day. Restriction. Gosh, I'm really busy. This restriction. That's all restriction. But we have to go beyond the restriction to see where this is necessary. It is time. And there are people that know they are meant to be in new spaces as healers, in new spaces as psychics, in new spaces as intuitives. I'm speaking to you. I know you well enough to know that you've not been feeling maybe like you did 3-4 months ago. There's a reason why this was laid out before Christina and I now. You are walking into a very powerful, potent dragon year, and dragons all around personal power. Well, 2023 did a number on many people's personal power. 2023 and the energies that were in there did a number on where we feel we are in regards to our ability to make choices, in regards to our ability to trust ourselves. When we are doubting who we are, we're under attack. When we're doubting, listen to me, healers, listen to me, psychics, listen to me, those that know that intuitive. When we're doubting our abilities, we are under psychic attack. And these are things that are very potent right now, and why we need to have a conversation around how to navigate, how to bring awareness without fear, how to make the healing take place so that you can remember, reconnect, and align once more to the inner light. It is more potent and powerful than any force here on this planet, because it is not of this planet. And it's time for us to reconnect with what we know, the power that we yield, and the force that we came here to be. And so as we commence this 5-day intensive, it's going to be extremely important that if you're someone who's been questioning or having this awareness that the last few months have been kind of funny, that my money over the last few months has been kind of funny, that my connections or my relationships over the past few months have been kind of funny, that the environment I find myself in has been starting to feel sort of funny, this is your time. This is why this is being offered now in January. We want to cast out what's been energetically bubbling for you so that you can show up in this dragon year in your power. 5-day immersive will help you reclaim your power, but we are going to walk away having a pivot, having a shift, having transcendence, so that you walk away in your power. There are those that are with us that seek to create in their own way, meaning they will produce mini-me's, they will produce versions of themselves by teaching the one-size-fits-all type thing. Christina and I have never resonated with that, because I don't want you to be me. I don't want you to be me. I want you to love me, but I don't want you to be me. I want you to be you. I want you to be you. I want you to activate your potent, powerful abilities. I want you to thrive with your prosperity, your wealth identity, your connection to the divine. I want you to be a powerful psychic, a powerful intuitive, a powerful healer. I want to walk alongside you. I don't necessarily feel like the leader. The only thing that is leader-ish about this is the fact that I can see this, and maybe this has just been something you've been aware of. But because I see this, we're going to bring this forward. We're going to remind you. We're going to show this to you so that you can step in and reclaim what's yours. I don't want mini-me's. I want lots of yous to start emerging as powerful beings, having a human experience that are claiming their prosperity, claiming their birthrights as psychics, healers, intuitives, and whatever else it is you're claiming. I want you to have the right connections in your world that help you thrive, that do not deplete you, because these energetic vampires that can't figure for themselves, so they latch on to the power we possess, that can't be any longer. That's 2023, that's 2022, that's 2021 energy. 2024 is meant to be a complete shift in vibration, they said. Complete shift in vibration, which then allows us to emerge in a more aligned state of being, where we know who we are, we know why we're here, we know what we're here to do, and we're actually taking action about it. We're not sitting back waiting for someone to come save us, because we know I'm my own savior. No one can save me, because no one put me where I am but me. If I put me here, I can put me wherever else I want to be. we're going to create a space, create an energy. Good morning, everybody. That allows you to step into energy that helps you raise your vibration. Good morning. Hello. I'm excited for this. Again, this starts this afternoon, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Wherever you're tuning in from, there is a link to sign up. Facebook, there's a link in the comments. Instagram, there's a link in the comments and the bio so that you can go and take advantage of it. If you're on YouTube, you can go visit JacquelineHopper.com and send us a note, and we will definitely hook you up with the link. If you're on Twitter, you can also head on over to Instagram, send us a DM so that we can hook you up with the link. Wherever you are right now in your journey, if you're aware that there's more, it could possibly be that this is what's going to support you with receiving the more, tapping into the more, stepping into the more. And I want this to be something that you feel guided through and supported with. And seen. I want you to feel seen. I want you to feel seen. I want you to feel heard, because never before have we been asked or been placed in a position that we're in right now, being asked to make such a pivot towards the awareness that there are things that we are here to do that we're meant to do together. We're not actually meant to be separated. We're not meant to have to do things by ourselves. And there's been this stigma in the spiritual community, a lot in the industry especially, that makes it seem like we're supposed to have this all figured out and that we're weak if we have to ask for help. And that couldn't be farther from truth. That couldn't be farther from light, because God works through other people. God put other people along our journey path so that we would have those to lean into. I have a team that works in my business, and I have a team that works with me personally to maintain and support where I am, who I am, and what I'm here to do. I will not jeopardize that for anyone and anything. And so coaches need coaches, mentors need mentors, healers need healers, psychics need other psychics, intuitives need other intuitives. Like, that's how it's meant to be. So if you've been navigating this journey thinking you needed to do it alone because it made you weak if you asked for help, or it made you weak if you leaned into somebody else, that's a little bit about day one. Whoops. Sorry, Christina. That's a little bit about what day one's going to be this afternoon, because that's the first thing we need to rebuke, because that's the enemy energy preventing us from expansion. You see, there's a lot of bullshit right now that we're subscribing to that needs to be casted out through the light. And that's a lot of what we're here to take care of. That's a lot of what is in the beginning of this year supposed to be doing. January's energy is about new beginnings. January's energy is about, energetic responsibility. And it's about us being able to, recognize alchemy, how we are to alchemize energy from one state of being to another, right? Like, we're going to get all of this mapped out and put out so that you recognize that this is what this is supposed to be. This is where you are meant to be. You're meant to be where you are right now, having accumulated over the past few months or years a bunch of confusion so that you can bring clarity and light to what's meant to be. And I'm excited. I'm excited. When I sat this morning with the guides and I said, all right, what's the message? What's the message they need to know? If you've been seeking that higher connection, whether this is your Holy Spirit, your inner being, your higher self, if you've been stretching even farther to make connection or develop a relationship with God, with the divine, with the universal intelligence, to know that presence is to know thyself. Thyself is the access point to the connection you hold with your higher self and with that of God. But to know those things, to tap into those aspects that are you, you have to know you. You can't keep shutting you off. You can't keep closing yourself up. You can't keep shutting your energy down or allowing the outside energetic influences to shut you down. It's time to show up. It's time to stand up, and it's time to be seen. The Awakened Soul 5-day immersive is going to help you do just that in not just one area. We're going to handle the shadow aspect that's been holding you back. We're going to call it to the light. We're going to do the healing work as we call it to the light. We're going to talk to you as your healer self. We're going to talk to you as your intuitive self. We're going to talk to you as your psychic self. And then we're going to make sure that whatever felt funky, smelt funky, was heard in a funky way, whatever looks funny right now, we're going to address it. You don't just get one beautiful soul, me, to support you. You're also going to get Miss Christina Roche, who has been on this journey, well, for lifetimes, but walking this journey for so many years, has seen so many beautiful things. And we're so excited to be able to do this with you, to hold the space for you to feel the love that is pouring through for you, so that you can rest maybe just a moment, so that you can know that you are in good, healthy, vibrant company, so that you can emerge, so that that part of you that's been wanting to emerge can feel safe in emerging. Your soul is ready for the awakening. That's the other beautiful thing. Your soul is ready for the awakening. It knows it's time. It needs to move through the physical you that fears the awakening. And when you can have some amazing souls, because this community is already filling up and it's beautiful with the people that are in it, it's not just what you're going to get from myself or from Christina, but it's also what you're going to feel and receive and come into in the community that's been created around this immersive. This 5-day experience starts today. It's 2:49. I know, crazy. Go find the link. Reach out for the link. Make sure you go to the link and sign up. I am so excited for this. If there's any questions, could you post them in wherever you are so that we can see? Let me look. Is this chat open? Oh my gosh. Hi, Suzanne. How are you? Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Solomon's here. Hi, Solomon. Yes, Miss Kayla Darcy Goldrick. She's in the house. She'll be taking the immersive. She's very excited for it. I'm so excited for it too. Good morning, Miss Kathy Reed. How are you? It's great you're catching me live. Hey, Ebony, how are you? Good morning. Yay. Okay, so I can see Facebook there. Where are my people? Where are my people? Hey, Margaret Stinson. Did anyone else hear her voice change? Did they do that again? Sorry. I try so hard. Just and spirit moves through, baby. I love this. Yes, especially when we feel like we resonate with others' beliefs. Yes, others' beliefs, right? Those are extensions of energy. Other people's beliefs are extensions of energy. And that extended energy can often connect with us, can often attach to us, and can often become embedded within our root chakras, our sacral chakras, our heart spaces, right? And sometimes they take form. And when they do, we think they're ours until someone comes along and goes, Margaret, do you really think that you're not worthy? And you're like, no. Okay, well then why? Crap, that's my mom. Crap, that's my dad. Sugar, that's my ex. Like, you know what I mean? And so until that light is held for us, and there's something so beautiful and so sacred. I'm going to say this last bomb. And as I drop this last bomb, I want you to feel this last bomb. Okay. Jesus, we all know who Jesus is. Yeah. Jesus had his own light bringer. Her name was Mary. She held that space of love, of healing, and of light for Jesus to see when he couldn't see, and vice versa. She's like, vice versa, vice versa. There are beautiful energies that have stepped forth for this immersive. I'm like, are you because of me or are you because of Christina? And they're like, don't worry about it. I just like these things. But there's beautiful, beautiful energies that have stepped forward to support the guidance meant to be delivered in this immersive is like intense. It's intense in the most amazing, fun-filled, loving way, but it's intense and it's going to be good. When will replays be up daily? Yes. So everyone that will be entering into this sacred space will also be entering into a platform that's off of social media, and replays will be uploaded into that platform for you to be able to receive daily, or as quickly as the team should be able to get it out. I should say that. Let's put a disclaimer. I don't want hate mail from the team. Hey, don't sign us up for stuff if we don't know. But yes. Awesome. I don't think I missed anything. Yay. Okay, friends. All right, I'm going to let you go. Let you go find that link. I'm going to let you go make sure you get on that link. Make sure you get yourself all signed up for the Awaken Soul 5-Day Immersive starting this afternoon. I'm excited. So excited. Cannot wait. I cannot wait to hold space for you. I cannot wait to just love on you. I cannot wait to see it as your soul awakens. I will see you guys very soon. Have a great rest of your Monday.